Well, we're in the paddock. May not be Formula One, but it's pretty impressive. We've got 1, 2, 3 trucks for the United Autosports team. Just follow me and I'll show you a little bit what goes on in the background. So we're just coming into the area where we've got all the bodywork for the cars. All of the cars now have been stripped down and prepared, ready for the 24-hour event. A lot of this bodywork will need minor repairs doing to it, hopefully no major repairs. Follow through, you see a selection of tyres that we've got here. We've got some of the guys in the background who've been working already, doing many hours in preparation for the race. This area here is what we use for cleaning the wheels. Obviously the rims get full of carbon brake dust, they need to be cleaned off in anticipation of them being prepared with new tyres and fitted. You've got some fuel here, again has to be kept in a safe environment and measured out precisely. So that's a little bit of the area, and this will be very busy. Come the race, it will be extremely busy. A lot of action, obviously fuel and tyres, critical to our race. Let's go on into the garage, and you can see some people hard at work here. We've got some lovely ladies here doing promotional work for us. There you go. They don't talk English, so don't worry. They do, really. We've got some labour. Yeah, look.
Hi.
What are you actually doing in a moment?
I'm sewing.
You're sewing?
Yes.
Last minute preparations?
Yes, for the drivers.
This is always the way. Last minute sponsors have to be prepared now. The drivers' suits, badges going on. Let's move on. We've got one of the drivers here. This is one of my teammates. This is Mark Patterson.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea. That's actually a South African New York accent, just so you don't get that mixed up. He's a top guy. He's probably one of the best artists in the pit lane, actually. He does incredible caricatures. Very impressive. This is a guy who's joined the team. He's a journalist. He's in team clothing. He's actually nothing to do with us, but don't worry about that. Yeah. Okay, just come on through. This is where the action's really starting to happen. As you can see, the gearbox is out. This car is our actual race car. We had a clutch problem yesterday in qualifying. They've had to renew the clutch, and all of that work is going on as we speak. The guys here hard at work. A lot of preparation. Everything needs to be right. I mean, this is going to be a grueling event for the car and for the mechanics. They put a lot of time and effort in, and one little mistake here could cost us very early on in the race, and of course we don't want that. All of the cars have been stripped down. There's the car over here, the car 23, Richard Dean, Zach Brown, Stefan Johansson and Johnny Herbert, some names that I'm pretty sure you may know of. And go across to the other side of the garage, you've got car 12 and car 11, which is our race car. We'll push on through and give you a little bit more information. Way through there is the spares. Sorry guys. And coming to this small area here, and this is the data area. Ella, lovely lady who does her data. Yeah, keeps giving me some data which doesn't look quick enough to me, so I'm asking her to cheat. And now we're coming to the area where the drivers will spend most of their time during the 24 hours. You got some guys like this guy here. This guy here is a former Swedish legend, Formula One legend, Stefan Johansson.
Former legend.
And Stefan Johansson is in car 23. You're just relaxing, you're getting ready for a massage?
I was in the middle of one, but my masseur disappeared. There she is.
There she is here, yeah, it's a tough life, isn't it, yeah? So there's Alice, one of the masseuses, and she's just going to give Stefan a rub down. Can you call it that, a rub down?
A rub down, yeah.
Yeah.
Prepared, ready for the race.
There you go, see?
It's the official line.
He's still got all his own hair, it's remarkable. Anyway, and then from that point on, you see all the drivers' suits. Each driver has minimum of 2 suits, and all of the helmets here lined up, all on dryers, so that they can get dried out after, obviously we've sweated, and the inside of the helmet gets damp. All of us have got our own little lockers, very nice little names on there with our nationality flags and our car number. Very well done. And then move on, we've got towels, dryers. Obviously the suits get damp, underwear, everything needs to be washed and cleaned, ready for another stint. And the coffee machine, caffeine injection. Most of the drivers will take a small coffee at some point during the 24 hours to keep them awake. but most of it's done on adrenaline, as you can imagine. We've got a 24-hour virgin with us on the team this weekend. Gaz has joined us. It's his first 24-hour race. I saw you yesterday and you were already feeling a bit tired, weren't you?
Yeah, really tired.
And how are you now?
Still tired.
You're still tired? You haven't even done 24 hours yet?
No.
Do you think you'll come back?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're not that convinced, are you? He's not sure.
Really?
Yeah. We'll catch up with him after about 12 hours into the race and see how he's feeling. Well, we're here in the pit lane outside the United Autosports garage. Just to give you a little bit of an insight, for the whole 24 hours, the data people and the engineers will be sitting up there on the perch on the pit lane side, monitoring times, data, giving the drivers information, and making sure that all of us come in and do the correct procedure. Pit lane limiter, gear selection, driver ID, seat belts undone, seat back, all of that needs to be done, fuel reset. So we need reminding now and again. After a few hours driving, you tend to forget these things. You see the pit lane's been laid out here. We've got the fuel for each car. We've got 3 cars in the garage. Obviously they won't be in the garage when we're racing. They should be out on track. And you've got the gantry, which is also with lights, so everything's illuminated for when the cars come in. It can get a little bit dark and it can get problematic when the rain and the fog come down in this circuit here, which happens quite often. But if it stays like this with the sun out, I'll be more than happy, and I know my other 3 teammates will be more than happy as well. So that's pretty much it. That's me with United Autosports, Spa Francorchamps, 24-hour race, 2011.